welcome to Unplugged Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation. I am your host, George Outlaw, and as always, we are here at Element Cigar Lounge, 8349 Indianapolis Boulevard in Highland, Indiana. And as always, we are sponsored by LT Mechanical, Ed Frank Cigars, and Vibe Coffee, right? So yeah, let's give it up for our sponsor. Tonight, the crossover, right? You've been waiting on it. Here we go, right? You got cigars, coffee, and conversation, and the Ladies Collective. Yeah, let's clap for the Ladies Collective. All right, yeah. So um, tonight it's gonna be a little different, right? Because we're both like the hosts of two phenomenal podcasts that's happening here at Element Cigar Lounge, right? And you are, if you don't know this sister, you're gonna get to know her tonight because she is doing amazing things and a lot of things, right? She is the host of the Ladies Collective, right? And she's doing some things with the Chicago Rum Fest that's coming up, right? Right?
Yeah.
And she's also a part of the Sister of the Leaf global movement, right?
Yes.
Right? So she's wearing a lot of hats, right? And tonight we're going to dive into that and a whole lot more. I want you all to put your hands together for Miss Shoushana Yarbrough. Now, come
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I know, right?
It's a privilege and honor to
Wasn't that
sit
good?
at the couch of the Unplugged.
There you go. What's up, girl?
How are you, sir?
I am as cool as a fan on high. I am good. I
You
am
are
good.
good.
How are you, John?
I am fantastic, fabulous, and phenomenal, all rolled into one.
Sound like an egg roll to me.
Hey,
You say that again.
I said I am fabulous, phenomenal, and it's all rolled into one.
All rolled into one. Well, that's
Yes.
good. That's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what? I know people been waiting on this.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah. They've been waiting for us to sit down here, and not for me, but for you.
Oh, for me. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
For you. So we're
Okay.
gonna dive into the wonderful world of the Ladies Collective and all that you got going on.
Yes, absolutely.
And I see you done brought the women out here.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, hey ladies, how y'all doing?
Hello, ladies of the Ladies Collective. Appreciate you all for showing up
Yeah.
and supporting and coming out. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I know, right?
On a Wednesday nights.
Man, on a Wednesday night. Damn it, I want to see you next Wednesday. Please. Please. No. So again, thank you. So right off the bat, right? Because I really don't know.
Okay.
Who is Shoushana Yarbrough?
Oh, she is a multifaceted, dynamic, phenomenal woman. She is a daughter. She is a mother. She's a partner, a businesswoman, a motivational speaker, and a woman that levels up in everything that she does.
Sound like an
Wrap it
egg
up a
roll.
little bit.
I like that. And I know you have a lot of daily inspiration.
I do.
Yeah. Where did that come from?
So it's actually started. So I've been doing motivational speaking since 2012. My first event, I attended EMT school, right? So I went to school to be EMT, and then the ICNC, which is the program that sponsored it at the time, the Chicago Women's Foundation, invited me back to speak at the graduation for the next group that was graduating. And that was the first time I started speaking. I gave the commencement speech for the graduation, so it took off from there.
Oh, wow.
And that's how everything started. So I would have people that I would talk to, and I would always leave them with, my dad would call them jewels, right? We would have, my dad, he would take me to school every day. So we would have these conversations every morning. And as a kid, you're like, I really don't want to talk, I want to sleep. I want to have a conversation, I want to go to sleep.
Right.
But he would always drop these gems.
Yeah.
He would always drop these gems. So no matter what my day was, and I always remembered that. So when I would have conversations with different people, I would always leave them with a gem. I would pour into them as opposed to pouring out of them. And that became a daily thing for me. So then that morphed into, yeah, you should share that. So I started sharing it. And every day my mind is always creating something new. And that's how that started. So then it became a daily routine, and then I started putting it out to the world.
So let me ask you this. Do you find that sharing daily inspirations, right? It's easier outside than inside the home?
I do both.
Okay.
Because, and this is the reason why, you can't pour out of your home until you pour into your home. So your home has to be solidified and fortified first. And before that even happens, you have to be solidified and fortified first before you can even have the spirit to be able to give that. And then you're pouring out into your home, then that overflow goes into the world. Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And yeah, because they say you don't want to be a public success and a private failure.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So it's always best to pour into self, and self goes beyond you.
Right.
It is the home. It is the loved ones. It's that circle that you keep, but that also keeps you humble.
Yeah.
Right?
And then the authenticity goes with that too. So what you speak about is what you see in the home and what you see in you, what you see out there. That's authenticity. And that's something for me that's paramount. That's at the top of my list along with everything else. But being authentically true to thy own self is the most important factor that people don't live by anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
Because it's not important. So I can do my 5 minutes of fame and create this montage of things until you can't fake it till you make it anymore, and then it all falls to pieces. And then you start to really see who those people, persons, places, or things really are versus what they portray to be.
Oh yeah, because if you, and I said this before, sometimes we're scared to look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror.
Right.
We'll look out the window.
Right.
Right. And when you look out the window, yeah, you see everything but what you're supposed to see, which starts with self. And the one thing that is hard to do or accept is to work on self.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a daily work.
Oh yeah.
It is a daily process. It is a daily action. It's a daily exercise. Daily. It's not a momentary thing. Because the thing of it is that I never wanted to be a person, and my parents taught me this. You don't ever want to be a person that you give something to someone and then everything falls apart and they say, aha, I knew that there was something wrong, right? So for me, what you see is what you get. There is no filters. There is no cover-ups. There's no, this is who I am. Yeah.
Or the other thing, no. Because check this out. Sometimes, like when you're giving, we're always giving, right? So it's like, where do we go? You can't give to those who can't give to you.
Well, the difference, two things.
Okay, let's talk.
It depends on what your purpose is. Now, it didn't say be a fool.
There you go.
So you have to give, but also understand the level of your giving and have wisdom along with that. the difference. Now, you will be a fool if you just open up the floodgates and say, everybody come fill up your cup. Not understanding that, well, these people, this group of people have been by here 50 times. Now, wait a minute. Now, you can come by once or twice, but after that, you're supposed to kind of get up on your feet and move along and get yourself together.
Right. You can't give to people who can't give.
Well, but see,
I mean, so I don't think there's a wrong answer, right?
well,
I think it's
I
a
think
both and.
it's to each his own, right? Because
Right.
there's a part of it that people say, well, you give without looking for anything in return.
Mm-hmm. We know a guy, right?
Yes, we do.
we know a guy that he gives,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
We know a guy. He gives.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But I've seen this guy kind of get his feathers ruffled as a point of giving.
Yes.
But like I've shared with this guy, it ain't about that. You've done what you were supposed to do. Because so the key is to just do what you were called to do.
Exactly.
That's it.
And the part of it is that I don't look for anything from people. I don't.
Right. Don't have no expectations.
Because my blessings, my gifts, my fruits, all of that, they come from the love. They don't come from people. So I don't rely on people to say, hey, you're doing a great job. Nah, I'm good. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do because this is what I was asked to do. This is what I was called to do. And this is what I committed to do. I.e. the Ladies Collective at ECL. I am here every fourth Saturday. Plug every fourth Saturday. The fourth Saturday is coming up. People, please be here at 12 o'clock. I am here every fourth Saturday at 12 o'clock on time, ready to go. Sometimes I'm a few minutes late, but I am here because that's the commitment that I made to Marquitas and to Melissa because this is what we plan to do. And this is what Melissa had the expectation to create this platform for women in this community. So how dare I not be able to answer that call to be here and to be ready and prepared to make sure that I'm pouring into every person that comes through that door. Because the one thing I recognize is that a lot of people have a lot of stuff going on. I don't say men or women, I say people because it's people, right? But when they come, they get something. Never knew they would. Just like coffee and conversations. You gain something, right? Never knew, right? Didn't go into it like, hey, we're going to save the world. No, you just having a conversation. But somebody say, hey, man, that was a great podcast you did, blah, 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 blah. You're like, oh, what? Oh, okay, thank you. And that's what it is. It's about the end result of it. Not necessarily the beginning of it. It's the process through getting to the end to the prize. There's the chaos, the process, and the prize.
I would agree with that. And I would just say, as far as like the commitment part, right. So you're only as strong as your commitment and your word.
Exactly.
You are, right. And I can say that the Ladies Collective has been going strong. Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation has been going strong.
Yes.
You're here more than me because
I mean, you're the chef. You're the chef extraordinaire, world traveler. Hobnobbing with the Queen of Buckingham Palace and all. I'm just saying.
But the commitment, and is there on both ends.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's because now for me, right, my commitment is to the establishment, Mark and Melissa.
Yes.
And it's a great partnership. Then everybody else.
Absolutely.
Right? And men are from where are men from?
Mars.
And women are from where?
Venus.
Right. Yes. So I think Mars is closer to the Earth. We'll make of a word. I think we're closer to the Earth. So we operate different.
True. Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's yin and yang.
Absolutely. Yes. I agree with you 100%. I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
Oh yeah. And But you showed you really showed yourself. It made me look bad though, because we have coffee and donuts. I came here and y'all had a freaking spread from one end. I was like, that's not fair. That is not freaking. I mean, y'all had yeah, just food. I'm giving these brothers coffee and donuts. I mean,
that's it.
I feel like a caveman.
Well, so the thing of it is that, and the ladies, the queens of Ladies Collective are here. The ladies are here. See, there we go. Shout out.
Wait a minute. The brothers are here. There we go. You ain't gonna leave me out tonight. Got me out. Where the brothers at? One more time. There we go. Okay, proceed.
So it's a thing to where we have to reinvent, rebrand. And that's not something that men go through, women go through, right? We have to evolve, and we don't have an option because you could have a hairstyle, you're like, oh, that's getting tired. I need to change that. I'm not, yeah, it's not popping anymore, or I need to get a new outfit. Wait a minute, so women have that more than men do. So in my mind, you want something fresh every now and then. So instead of a coffee and a donut, I mean.
Oh, damn, Shauna, don't say it like that. It's good donuts. It's black-owned coffee.
We want to have some roast beef, some, grilled chicken breast, some string beans, a little pasta, some rolls, a little, a few little cupcakes on the side for dessert. And then we'll finish it off with something from the bar. And before we do all of that, we'll have our wonderful, wonderful summer salad with strawberries, blueberries, and feta cheese. So, so listen. So to your point, someone said invite them in. So on the fourth Saturday in June, the Ladies Collective at ECO will be celebrating our anniversary. We will have a phenomenal time, and we will have a brunch. So please stay tuned for tickets. They will be out soon.
Wow. Are we finished? This ain't going well right off the bat.
Well,
the women are. Hey guys, we're gonna put this challenge out.
I mean,
right?
Come on.
Where's
ready. I'm ready. He did. He's ready. I'm ready. I mean, listen. So remember last Wednesday, sir? When I put a comment in the box, and you said I asked the question. I used one of the George Outlaw question. Living or dead, who would you love to play with? Because she didn't smoke cigars.
Wait a minute.
Not last week, but week before last. The saxophone player.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And you said, oh, Shauna done took my question.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, okay. Yeah. And so Chris read it. And you said, oh, tell her I'm coming for. I said, well, come on, I'm ready. So I'm here now. Remember that?
What in all of the hell is going on? What in all the hell is going on? Okay. No.
Oh, wait a minute, let me roll this back. So let me roll it back. So the very first, and I'll say this, and George and I were talking about this a while ago. The very first brunch we did, and this is the part that we've grown tremendously. I was looking back, some photos had popped up, and I may post them to Melissa because they were so cute. But we didn't have any of this. We had a mic stand. We had a whiteboard that said the Ladies Collective and then the guest speaker's name. That was it. Standing up here in front of a mic, and that's all we had. And I was like, wow, look at us now. Ooh, we done grew. And remember, our first brunch was French toast. I think the best thing on that was the black bean salad. That was the best thing on that was the black bean salad.
Oh, the black-eyed pea salad?
The black-eyed pea salad, yeah. The black-eyed pea salad, because that was gone. Everything else was like, okay.
Yeah.
But the next one, I said, oh, I got this. I know exactly what to do. So the next one, we came out the gate We had fried chicken. We had French toast, turkey bacon, regular bacon. We had what else did we have? And that was for May. That was our blossoming brunch that we had.
You know what?
So yeah.
Hey, I tell you what.
Oh wait, so wait. Let's clear this up. I want to clear this misnomer, and ladies, I need you back up on this, okay? So there was a swirl of a couple of words going around that, Chris would always post the ladies' collective stuff all the time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he would post our stuff before yours. What? Yeah, there was a rumor swirling that said he favored the ladies versus yeah. Yeah, he did.
Oh, this is new to me.
But this is it. Yeah, so that's why I want to put you on the gossip. The gossip. You got your tea? God. You got your tea ready?
I didn't know we were gonna be gossiping. I don't be doing all that.
I said, wait a minute. I said, no, Chris. I said, well, you know me. I just be prepared. As soon as one show over, I'm like, hey, Chris, this is the guest for next month.
Lord, I didn't. I knew none of this.
What you say?
Here's the thing. I know, right? Man. Hey, but I'm like a palm tree. You've never seen a palm tree.
You don't break.
Uprooted.
You don't break or uproot.
Right.
That's
so
outlaw.
I'll say this, right? Now watch this, fellas. It ain't how many times you post, it's when you post and what you post.
Absolutely.
So,
yes.
So Chris, when he posts the stuff for us, right, for the cigars and coffee and conversation, that impact is felt as
around the world. It is. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
I believe I'm gonna start something new. It's called a no post party, right? and the reason why the reason why it's called a no post party is because everybody ain't supposed to have access.
Absolutely. Oh, you want to talk about? Can we talk about that?
I believe that it's more impactful when you say, "Man, did you make it to the what?" Yeah, the no post party. No, now it builds up a buzz.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for the no post party coming real soon. I don't know how you're gonna find out, but because it's
not gonna be posted.
It's not gonna be posted. You're gonna have to come here to Elements, right? And talk to someone, and you're gonna have to know the buzzword.
There you go.
That's how they used to do.
I like it. Right before we had cell phones and the internet and all of that. Yeah.
So all y'all out there, don't be trying to oh man, that's a good idea. Nope, it started here. Hashtag no post party. Woo! Hey, we got any questions out in the audience? Because I'm getting beat up.
Yeah, you guys don't need to bring me into your little quagmire.
It's your fault, Chris.
I know. That's what my wife said. Speaking of my wife, Sean Davis said, Shauna is always a source of love, light, encouragement, and positivity to everyone she encounters. Awesome woman. So happy to see her in this crossover episode. A young man named Cam Yarbrough said, yeah, Mom, I'm so proud of you. And Sean said, yes, ma'am. Get him, Shauna. Will we chimed in and said, hey there. So that's all the people online.
I appreciate you all for tuning in online as well. Cool. Thank you so much for your support.
We have a question over here.
Here, Jay.
Jay, we're going to get into that. Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but go ahead, man. That's your question.
We can delay it. Yes.
Oh no, we got you smoking cigars besides the lead.
Oh. Yeah, can you repeat the question again, Jay?
What got you into smoking cigars? Besides the lead.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Do you want me to delay that response? Or you want me to
delay that.
So we're gonna hold that question.
We're gonna hold that.
And we'll talk about it.
Right. About the cigars and what's his name again? Woo! This is good. This is good.
Mr. Thompson to you, sir.
Whoa! Damn! Damn! Woo! Okay.
LT.
Okay. You can call right.
A hell of a sales pitch.
There it is.
Absolutely.
It is. And that's it. Hey, now.
I do have another.
Go ahead.
Shoushana, what are your professional and personal areas of expertise and interest?
Oh, that is a good one. So, if I was to narrow it down to just the public speaking sector, I would say motivational speaking, life coaching, and empowerment. I would say that space, if we were talking about it in that perspective.
Based off of that perspective, who are your mentors?
Oh wow! So I had a counselor, more of an advisor, and I wouldn't say necessarily a mentor. So when I worked at IBM.
Oh wow!
I was a big boo for a little bit. Yeah. And so, there's a gentleman named Bob Hagersack. And he had saw me studying, so I was actually still in school too. And he saw me studying in the lunchroom. And he walked in and he said, "Hey, what are you studying?" And I said, "Well, I'm working on my degree, writing a paper." He said, "Hey, I'll help you out." He said, "I'm going to help you navigate the space, being at this big old company," because at that time I was only 19. So he said, "I'm going to help you navigate this space. So your lunchtime, you're going to come sit with me every lunch, not go to the mall," because I was working out at the tall Emerald Green building in Oprah. Right. So not going to the mall, it's right across the street, right? Easy. Get paid on Friday, there to the mall. But he said, "You're not going to go shopping, you're going to come in and sit with me, and we're going to go over what you have to do for your paper." I said, "Great." He said, "What does your 401k look like? What does your financial portfolio look like?" We started going over that. I mean, just a lot of information. And he even came to my graduation. That's my mom over there. So right there, the lady right there, that's my mom.
Oh, hey, Mom, how are you?
Yeah. He came to my graduation, and him and his wife came and had a chance to meet his son and his daughter-in-law, and we actually stayed connected for years. And that was the first person that taught me about pouring into people without looking for anything in return. Because I had nothing to give him. But his joy was seeing me walk across that stage of me working so hard to get everything right. And I was going to school and I was working there. All at the same time. And he was like, "Hey, you did it." And I said, "No, we did it." He was like, "No, I was just there to give you some guidance to navigate you in the space, but you did all the work." So that would be my first and ultimate. And that's the person that started me on the path that I'm on now. Outside of my parents, of course, because they had me, they gave me life. But outside of that, that's the person that really poured into me and helped me to get things situated and focused. Yeah.
That's cool. Now you know what? This is straight up, totally off the cuff, right? I love when I see parents come to support, and that you still have your mom is a blessing, because I wish my mother was still around, right? My mother passed in '03. So anytime I see someone having a relationship, right, with their mom or dad or whomever, that's a blessing. And it just, man, that's your dad right there, right? So here it is here, and your son, young black man with a future, pouring in. So when you pour in, right? So all that was poured into you was from the matriarch, and that is a blessing. And I think we ought to applaud you, Mom. Yes, 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 yes. You know, because man, I wish my mother and father was still here. Oh man, but through my daughter, because I lost my mother in March and my father in July of the same year. And my daughter was born premature. So '03 was hell, right? And my daughter, who's now 22, 22, she'll be 23 years old. I call her mama because she looks like my mother and reminds me of my mother. And I think that if we're parents and anyone out there, that we pour into our kids just as if our parents poured into us. And if it wasn't your parents, if it was a mentor, right, that's the groundwork, and that's everything that makes today even possible. Right? Oh yeah. So again, Mom, applaud you. Yeah.
George, what you didn't know is her mom catered the last lady's collection.
Oh man!
And killed it. So I'm glad that I was able to be a part of it and be here.
Now that's too much family support. Feedback. Your mama cooking for you too? Wow, mama. Wow.
I mean, that's what we do. I love, so I'll say this. So the shameless plug. What's one thing you love to do? If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? And actually get paid for it too.
Show, George.
See that, mama? Well, you can't take them anywhere. No, I love networking. So
networking. Okay. See, for me, it would be cooking.
Yeah.
I love to cook. I can do that in my sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it from your mom.
Exactly. Well, and then she got it from my grandmother. So let me give you a caveat. So you ready for the caveat? I'm gonna go and give you a caveat. I'm gonna give you a little jewel.
Oh boy, so, let me sit up.
I was born in Chicago, right? Jackson Park Hospital. Yeah. But I was raised in Shoushana, Mississippi.
Oh damn it.
So
you're a country girl.
Absolutely to my heart. And I'll tell you this, and I remember I was thinking about this today, Mom, because I was like, I was driving. I was like, I have to do a podcast now. We're gonna talk about okay. Yeah. And I was like, wow. And I thought about Grandma getting up, Granddaddy going out to milk the cow to get the milk, and she was in there making. They had this table, I don't know if it's 4x4, 7x7 card table in their kitchen, and it would just be dough laid out, and she'd just be rolling it with a glass. She didn't have a rolling pin. Right. She had a glass that she would roll it out, and then she would take the cup and turn it over and make the biscuits. Yeah. So then my granddaddy would come in with the milk. She would pour it in a churn, and she would sit there and churn the butter. And I thought that was so cool, because I didn't know what she was doing. I was like, oh, girl, I gotta do that. That's fun. Right. So I'm churning, and she's like, baby, you gotta keep going. I said, well, Grandma, I'm getting a little tired. She said, baby, use the other hand. I said, well, okay. I said, well, what were you doing this for? She said, look inside. She said, now stick your finger in there. Don't tell your mom you stuck your finger, but stick your finger in there. So I stuck my finger. She said, now taste it. When I tell you that was some of the best sweet butter I had ever had before in my life. Sweet butter, the best. Yeah. And the only thing I can remember us going to the store for was coffee, sugar, mason jars. No, we made jelly too. We made our own jelly, we made our own preserves, because my grandparents had fruit trees. So in August, that was like the north to south migration. Yeah. Everybody came home in August. Yeah. Everybody came home. And you left with like 3 or 4 cases of jelly, 3 or 4 cases of syrup, 3 or 4 cases of this. I mean, like we were like the squirrels. We had enough for the winter, and that's how it was. Greens. We want. You want some greens? Go out there and get them, start and cook them. You want, or you want to eat it, you just bust it open right on the ground. And my grandparents would do this thing in August, where my grandfather would go out because they had cattle and pigs and the horses and all that. And he would kill the hog, and everybody from the circle would come to their house. And you would swear now we would call it like a night date party. You know, they had the flame going with the pit, and everybody got a piece of the pig to take home with them. It was amazing, and that's how I grew up. So those are the things for me that I hold dear with the things of my grandparents, and so for me and my family. So that matriculates into my life now on how I see things. Like even Ray alluded to the cigar. When I see the cigar, I don't just see a finished product. I think about the tobacco grower that planted the seed to grow the leaf. I think about the leaf picker that has to pick the leaf and then bind them together to hang them in the humidor room so they can dry out. Then the picker that comes to pull them down. Then the young lady or person that has to lay that leaf out to roll it meticulously. Put the wrapper on, box it, and sell it, and then bring it home to us. So the perspective I have for a lot of things in life is very different than other people, because I look at the start, the process, and not just the finish.
They call that in the culinary world. You go from farm to table, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And that's what we did.
Yeah, that's from farm to table.
Yeah.
And you are a country city girl.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that explains a lot.
It's like the Matrix working for you, dude.
I mean, yeah, it explains a lot. I mean, so you have them southern roots.
Yes.
That have grown all the way to the shot through the concrete. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
And one thing my parents would say, they said that we may have left down south, but down south didn't leave us.
There you
so
go.
We grew up as if we were still down south. So we weren't out. You know, our curfew was 9:30, even at 21.
What?
Yes, sir. 9:30.
You have a lot of siblings?
I do. Not a lot. Let's see. One. I gotta count down. 1.
Anything over 1 is a lot.
4. I have 4 sisters and 1 brother.
4 sisters?
Yeah. Total.
1 brother.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys are probably close.
Yeah, we are. We get together when we can, because now everybody's grown and living life and doing different things. So we kind of just do our once a month get together because we can make that happen. And then
Well, I know y'all eat good.
Well, no. We normally go out. We normally go out and just have a nice little sit down of food and such.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That person over there. Pretty soon that person may have to come up here.
Pretty soon,
yeah, because that person is being Harry the Heckler.
The Harry the Heckler, you don't like Harry the Heckler?
No, I love him. But you put him on, you put him on blast. Now, your involvement within the cigar community.
All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yes.
I think that brother over there had a question about the cigar. What was that question again?
How did she start smoking cigars and don't say it was late?
No. Actually, so the question was, how did I start smoking cigars? So, when I was working for IBM, we had to meet with different vendors, right? So we had an office in Bethesda, Maryland, so I would travel sometimes to Bethesda, Maryland. And the group, when I was like, we're going out, you want to go? And I was like, well, sure. I was the only person there that looked like me. And I forgot that it was at that time you could still smoke inside of restaurants and things like that. So this particular restaurant had a humidor set up. And they were like, hey, you want a cigar? And I was like, yeah.
Never smoked it before.
Absolutely no idea idea what was going on. And I think the cigar was called like a Groucho or something like that. It was one of those old stogie type brands, and I had no idea, no idea whatsoever. So, and it was so funny. And it was like, yeah, we'll get it cut. You know, what type of cut do you want? I said, oh, you know, I'm feeling free today. And I remember that so vividly because it's funny to me now. I laugh about it now because I was like, I could have just said no.
Right.
But you know, you don't want to be out the group. You know,
Right,
you
right.
try to make this work. So got the cigar cut it. And they was like, okay, all right, we're gonna celebrate. We closed the deal. We got these leases done. Because we were leasing. That's when IBM was making computers. So we had this big lease agreement. We closed, and everybody's excited. It's like, yeah, all right, let's light up. So everybody's lighting up, and I'm like, okay. So, then I held it too long, and I started. So the guy was the business next to me choking, right? He said, you've never done this before. I said, no, but don't tell anyone. And we just started both just cracking up laughing. It was the funniest thing ever. But then it became something that I fell in love with it because I'm a nerd. So then I started researching cigars, what they're about, how they're made, what it gives, what it's about, different makers, where it comes from, the types of leaves, what's in it, the binder, the filler, how it's made. So then I was like, oh, I need to start venturing out when I travel now to go to different spaces, whether it's the cigar spaces, so I can start learning how everyone else does it too. Because that's important. Because your community is one dot in the whole universe. But the cigar culture, it covers the universe. So I wanted to know more. So then I became a cigar aficionado because I started traveling the world. And every place that I went, I found a cigar establishment to find out what types of cigars they sell, how they're made, and just finding out what their flavor palette is, like their majority. Because every area has a majority of a flavor palette outside of the sweet stuff, right? And it's across the country, across the world, and so that's what I learned. So to your point there, Jane, your question, that's how. So yeah, so it was before Lynn, and that was a plus for him when we met to find out that I did enjoy cigars. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I like when you said the culture versus the community, right?
Yeah.
Because I think in some ways it's become a blurred line,
Mm-hmm.
right? The culture and the community.
Yeah.
And I think the culture, you are the culture,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think that we need to know that we are the culture because we represent
Mm-hmm.
who we are first and foremost,
Right.
right? And if you come off with a $50 stick or a $5 stick, and you carry yourself like an a-hole, then
Doesn't matter.
you represent, that's your culture,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's within that community,
Yes.
you know. And yeah. So, what do you think of the community?
I think that the community is multifaceted. However, I think that the community needs to see the culture. And what I mean by that is that there's a festival. So I think PCA just happened.
Yeah.
So that's one way to see it, right?
The culture.
The culture.
Right.
The other way to see it is that there's an event that happens typically in February or March, but typically it's always in February. It's called the Pro Cigar Festival. It's typically in either Mexico or the Dominican. And the same energy that you had at PCA is the same energy you'll get at Pro Cigar. However, the caveat with that is that you'll see like Carlos Fuentes Jr., you'll meet people like that own the land, that grows the tobacco to make the cigars. You will go out to the different tobacco farms, and touch the dirt. That's the difference.
And that's part of the culture.
That's part of the culture. Mm-hmm.
When's your favorite time to smoke a cigar?
Oh, I don't really have a time.
Mm.
I don't have a time. Typically, I smoke at the end of my week, maybe once or twice during the week, but mostly on Fridays. So Fridays and the weekend, because typically during the week I'm working,
Mm-hmm.
I'm building, and doing everything else to keep all of my different avenues running.
Mm-hmm.
However, I may sit out in the backyard if the weather's nice and enjoy a cigar. Yeah.
And do you pair it with a favorite cocktail?
So I'm a Prosecco drinker by nature. That's what I love. So I do it with good Prosecco. Yeah. Shout out to Love Prosecco and Champagne Samantha Daniels. Yes. I definitely do. So I pair
What's
with.
up, Samantha? Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Sam. So I pair with Prosecco. Yeah.
Mm.
George, I got another question, a couple things.
Okay.
Going back to what you do as it relates to one of your careers in terms of the public speaking.
Mm-hmm.
This question is: which topics are central to your public speaking engagement?
Oh wow. So I don't have a centralized topic necessarily. However, I do like to really stay in an uplifting space, right? And try to work for people and including myself to always find the good in everything, no matter what it is. So that would probably be the optimistic space. I guess that would be a better way to put it. Being very optimistic.
Would it be optimistic and empowering?
I would say yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, a couple more things online. Angie Glass said, top-notch woman representing a spirit of excellence.
Oh, thank you.
Completely agree. Nikki Dillard says, hello, beautiful.
Hello.
And Angie Glass says, it takes a village.
Wow. You ever thought about doing a TED Talk?
I actually that's it's cooking. It's simmering right now.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's simmering. It's definitely simmering. Yeah. So one of the things that was shown to someone that knows someone that knows someone, Mr. Clarence Outlaw, was one of the episodes we did that was how to keep the pause sexy in menopause.
How to keep the pause sexy in menopause.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was one of our topics. It was a good topic too. It was great. Yes.
Yeah.
We had fun.
All right.
It was a great.
And now, this portion of Unplugged, we're about to find out how to keep the pause sexy.
You don't want to go down this road, George.
No,
I just want to hear a look.
You know, there's enough ladies in it. You don't want to do it.
No, I just want to hear. How do you keep the pause?
So let it stay surface. But you know what? I'll give you this. Go back and watch the YouTube because it's on YouTube. It's on the YouTube channel. That way you get the whole thing.
Oh,
no.
All right.
You had to be there. But it was a thing to where, it's a topic that you see on like these national shows with the celebrities that have all of the access to all these different doctors that can give them things and do things for them. However, some people don't have access to that, right? So we were like, all right, let's drill it down. Let's talk about what we know how to do, what we can do together as a community, and work through it. So that way we can understand how to navigate and ask all the questions. Because what we surmise from that, and Melissa can attest to this, a lot of women were not advocating for themselves. They would just listen to what the doctor said, and they would take that information, and they would just go with it. They never questioned, because you're the doctor. Why would I question the doctor, right? You're supposed to be the expert. However, it's not a cookie cutter deal that everybody fits in the same box.
Exactly.
So I need you to reconfigure and redesign something that is for me. And a lot of doctors don't do that when it comes to that space.
You know what? Men, we have menopause.
No, it's called andropause.
Well, whatever.
Andropause.
Every time we gotta pay bills. You get like, oh Lord, you get hot flashes and all that.
But seriously, they have one for men too, and it's called andropause. You can Google it. I promise it's there for you.
Andropause.
Andropause, yes.
I thought it was called midlife crisis.
No. They have They have a scientific medical term for it.
Okay. But men, we go through midlife crisis.
I don't know about that.
I know. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
do? Okay.
and I'm sure the men wouldn't mind sharing it if they've ever went through one. We.
Oh, do share. I'm waiting.
No, but we're
We
not.
got time to do
No,
it.
no, we're not. We have to keep some things
We
to
got time
ourselves.
today.
Oh my
There
God.
we go.
Jeez.
Let me
That was pretty
recross
good.
my leg.
That was pretty good. Yeah, let me cross my leg too. Hell, you sitting up here. Yeah, you.
Hey
I
George,
see.
are you getting hot?
Mama, don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him, Mama.
We
I
got
know,
an
right?
extra, we got an extra fan over here for you.
Yeah. I may need it. I may need it. But I think everybody goes through stuff, right?
Hey,
I
you
think
guys,
that
you
women, you guys, y'all tend to dig a little bit deeper
You
than
have
we
to.
do.
Yeah,
Right.
you have to because it affects us very differently. So if I may speak to this, if I may have a moment of time, if that's okay. So for women, menopause,
Right.
it affects our cardiovascular system. So if you've ever read about women and heart attacks and things like that, like that's a number one thing on the list for a lot of women that are dying is heart. So when they go through that estrogen that we normally would have, that estrogen is like platinum to our bodies. And when it starts minimalizing, right, and dying out, it does something to our cardiovascular system that now sets up heart disease and different things like that. So it's a whole layer of things that goes with it. It doesn't affect you all that way, y'all different. But for us it does. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. When I go home, I'm just gonna look at my wife like this now. No. Hey, Shauna.
Yes, sir.
What is your vision for now? I want to go into Shauna Speaks. This whole thing you got going. What in the hell is Shauna Speaks?
So Shauna
Speaks.
speaks.
And speaks.
Yes. So
And speaks.
Shauna speaks, or Shauna speaks as you says, is a labor of love. It is my baby. It is my soul put on paper. That is what it is. So I had already had, gifts. Been giving gifts my whole life, and a lot of them that I didn't really accept. I just kind of put them on the back burner, kept moving until you get that call, get two-finger tap, and you gotta answer the call because you don't have a choice. I.e., Enter the Ladies Collective. I have to stand up here every fourth Saturday of the month and talk to women, and we know when you're lying, right? We know when you're giving BS. So there was no way for me to solidify myself in that space until I did the work on me, right? So once I did that, I was like, might as well let the company fly. That's why if you notice there's a crystal phoenix on mostly everything that I do. That's my mascot, as you call it. Because if you read the part about the mythical creature, the phoenix, it rises from the ashes through the fire and reborn to the heavens, right? So that phoenix defines my life. Yeah, it defines my life. And so that platform was created, like I said, labor of love. It's about empowerment. It's about motivation. It's about pushing everyone else to get to their best version of themselves. That's what that platform does. And along the way, we give some great topics, some great conversations, some great motivational, uplifting things every day because you just never know. That one post or that one smile or that one good morning may save someone's life.
That's true. Hey, I see you got. Let me see this. Let me see this. Right.
So this is
Let me see it, Shauna.
Get your copy. It's,
So that is
where
that
can
is
it be?
that is the authors. That is the authors got this copy. So the one that was ordered. Let me just public announcement. So the books that were pre-ordered, that are the personal ones that I'm signing, they will be here. I pray next week. I checked with the publisher, so it should be here next week.
Are they
So
so-
every, I'm
is
sorry, go
there
ahead.
a website for them?
Yeah, the link. Yeah, we'll get that to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought this was
it is. Well, it's an anthology. Yeah, it's an
Walking
anthology.
by Faith and Sight, the untold stories of Black successful women.
Yeah. So 10 women got together,
Yeah.
and we each have a chapter. And I think, well, my chapter I believe is 30 pages or something like that. Yeah.
That's dope. Find your chapter. Find it. Come on, Sean. Come on. Come on.
While she does that, we got a couple things online. Doc D. Laughlin said to know
Hey,
Shauna.
Dr. Dana.
Yeah.
What's up, Doc?
She said to know Shauna is to love her. She is beautiful inside and out. She is truly a gem walking in purpose and alignment. Nikki Dillard co-signed that by saying, I agree. Nikki Dillard said, especially women of color, doctors working for us. We have to advocate for us. And then Takesha Michelle said, I'm so proud of you, sis. Then we have a question from Zebediah. He says, how do you balance all the hats and it never tips your crown? You're always elevated as a queen.
Thank you.
How do you
Yes.
balance all those hats
Oh,
and it never tips your crown? You are always elevated as a queen.
you know, I had to equate that to allowing myself to be open to finding air and allowing me to breathe again. So, yeah, that's it. That's the best thing I could say how I answer that.
You know what? I want you to read a little bit of your story. Just a little bit. I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay. All right, you want me to start from the first page? Is that what it is?
Just. It's called The Faith of a Mustard Seed, right?
All right, you guys ready? Okay. The power of becoming her, where purpose begins to breathe and she rises. I stared at my son's bedroom door. My hand froze on the doorknob. In 20 minutes, we'd be loading his car with everything that mattered to him: clothes, books, that ridiculous collection of action figures he'd never admit to loving. 18 years of bedtime stories, scraped knees, and proud mama moments, all leading to this: letting go. The voice started as a familiar whisper. You're losing your purpose. Who are you without being his mom? You're not qualified for anything else. You've been out of the real world too long. You're too old to start over. You're just small. I heard these lies before, but today they felt deafening. As I watched my firstborn and onlyborn prepare to spread his wings, every insecurity I'd buried under years of busy motherhood came rushing to the surface. The woman who had once dreamed of changing the world now wondered if she could ever be meant for anything more than just carpools and packed lunches. Sweet sister, if you've ever stood at the threshold of change, whether it's an empty nest, a career transition, a relationship ending, or simply the terrifying realization that you've been playing small. Hold on, I gotta flip the page. I apologize here.
And
Then God intended.
there you go.
Then you know this moment. You know the voice that whispers, you're not enough, you're not ready, you're not worthy of the dreams stirring in your heart. But what if I told you that the very voice trying to keep you small is actually terrified of how magnificent you are about to become?
Stop right there.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. That's deep. Let's clap for that. Right. Mama, when your babies were growing up, did you feel any of that? There you go. There you go. Right? So
Yeah.
that's what is it like? The circle of life,
It is.
right?
Mhm.
And nothing is new under the sun.
No. It's an
Nothing
evolution.
is new. And that's why when we have a library that's still open,
Yeah.
we go and read and pour from that library to you. And now you are pouring into your son,
Exactly.
and you realize that I wear many hats. I wore this one, watch this, too long.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
and now it's and you empowered a young black man with a future. This world is ugly.
Yeah.
But you had enough faith in God to let him go.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the hardest thing
Yeah.
for us to do.
Yeah.
Right?
And so the part for me was that this story was written when he was getting ready to go away to school.
Yeah.
But I just never published it, just wrote it. But years before that, my dad passed away. So my dad was my best friend. Like, that was my dude. We changed tires. We fixed sump pumps together. You know, like all of that stuff. We did all those things together. And so for me, it was a process of understanding it's okay to let go.
Gotta let go.
Gotta let go.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And time moves on, and life goes on. And what you do with that time makes the difference because you had to let go.
You gotta let go.
Yeah.
You gotta let go. And it's those nuggets like that. One nugget that I keep with me, and it's kind of when she said this to me, it kind of hurt my feelings, but I got it, right? I'm about 17, 18, and I told my mother, I was like, Mom, I'm bored. And my mother said, no, baby, you're boring. She said, no, baby, you're boring. And I was like, what? And she said something, and it sticks with me to this day. She was like, how can you be bored with yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
How can you supposed to be your best everything?
Yes.
Right? Right? But yeah, so when people are like, yeah, I'm bored. No. You can't be bored with yourself and pouring into self.
Yeah.
You know, so but I thank you for that. That's a phenomenal book. All successful. Now you know what? I would ask this guy. I would ask him, right? Because here's a question. When you are a strong, phenomenal, motivational woman, insecure. And this brother, he's very secure.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yes. So
Because I know he wouldn't come up here.
I lived my life as the universe. And my good friend, Miss T is in the good, she's gonna laugh at this. We were talking after the conversation about this a while ago. I'm the universe, right?
Uh-oh.
And I've been that way my whole life. Life. And I recognize that I have to learn to be the earth in that space. Because when you come together, he doesn't need the universe. He just needs the earth.
Damn, that sounds like a song. I don't need the universe. I just need the earth. Damn.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And what I mean by that is that,
explain that.
You know, so I'll give you an example. So I love to cook, right? So I'll go and I'll make, salmon stuffed prime rib or something. He's like, no, I just want a prime rib. Just simple. That's it. Just prime rib, mashed potatoes, and gravy. I'm like, oh, I'll do some truffle. No. And that's what I mean. Just be the earth. If you need the universe, he knows how to tap in and let me know he needs it. But for the most part, just be the earth.
Just be the earth.
That's it.
I'm taking that home. I'm taking it home. Like, damn it, be the earth.
All right, guys. No,
Or don't be careful. Oh, don't work like
come
that.
on down the street with y'all
I mean, like, hey, man, that shit didn't work, man. I'm out. I'm the earth. Yeah, I gotta drive around looking for
somebody like that.
And he's up there like, well, it works for me, George. Didn't say it was gonna work for you.
Right, and that's the thing.
He's doing.
And that's the thing,
Oh, that guy.
everything is not customized for everybody. It's not.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other different conversation. We can come back and do that later. But everyone is not customized for everyone. They're not.
Right.
So you have to know what works for you.
Right.
And then people that may see what works for you think that may work for them, and they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that one thing, I think when I first met him, right, cigars, coffee, conversation, or whatever, and he told me, he takes those mental breaks, right? And I tried that shit at home. It didn't work. It didn't. Hey, Lou, it didn't work. I was alone. I was in a doghouse, man. And I was like, what in the hell? Why am I listening to him? I should have known. No, that's my man. We got another question? Any questions from out of the audience?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple more questions. George, it's interesting. I should put in the chat a shout out to you because Shauna's getting all the shout outs. So I want to shout out my boy George.
Thank you.
Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation.
I know, right?
As well as Unplugged here. He's a good dude. He's a good chef. We're gonna have a brunch one day. My sister keeps asking about that.
Not if a mama up here. No, I'm not cooking with Mama Shoushana. No way. Secret greens. No.
Going back to the
greens are fire now.
Hey, yeah. George, somebody put going back to the male menopause thing. They said they created a blue pill for male menopause that addresses your cardiovascular condition.
Oh, okay.
They also said this is a good podcast. Very relatable. Very relatable speaker. That's what they put.
Any questions from the audience?
Any questions from the audience?
Yeah. What about that group right in the back? I think they probably got a question or two. They all got on matching shirts. They're always matching. They're always matching. No?
Oh, he wants the mic.
Oh, he needs the mic. Oh boy. The moment we've all been waiting for. Could you?
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
1 2. Get the camera ready.
First of all right, this is point number 1. Both you guys are very good at what you do. These platforms that Elements have opened up, and it was like a godsend for Shauna to just take the Ladies Collective and run with it and create what she's done with that. I'm very proud of her.
Thank you,
and then George, and with help from Chris, with the Unplugged, Coffee and Conversation every third Saturday. I'm happy to be a sponsor and help out these platforms the way that I do. Okay, Shauna, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Good job, baby.
Thank you. Love you.
Let's clap.
Hey! I tell her that little joke. She could teach a class on some of this shit. Okay? Real talk. But I'm not gonna go into that because that woman there. Good job, young lady.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, George, that's my IBM.
What?
Yeah, you know what IBM stands for?
Intelligent Black Man.
There you go. You got it.
Oh, I'm not that slow. Golly, man. Golly, Charlotte.
No, George.
Would you want him to come up here and join us for the rest of
Well, this is her platform. This is her day. So I do have a couple things online.
Oh, yes.
LT said, "Great woman. I'm very proud of you, Shauna. I'm glad you were able to confidently share your gifts with many audiences, with your many audiences." And then Zeb had a question. Unpack this quote I posted today. Real love doesn't get to choose which version of a person you love. Real love doesn't get to choose the version which doesn't choose
I know.
which version of a person you love.
Yeah.
Unpack
So
that for us.
okay, so it's layers. I'll start with this part. What was your favorite food at 19?
Chicken wings.
What's your favorite food now?
Chicken wings. No,
George.
no, okay, all right. Hamburgers. No, I mean I know. I don't have a favorite. I mean I cook. Everything I cook is good.
Okay, so when you go to the restaurant, you ordered at 19, you ordered chicken wings. What do you order now?
Oh wow.
There we go.
Italian food.
Okay,
You know,
right?
yeah.
So pastas and things like
Pasta,
that, right?
Yeah.
So I equate that to say that the things that fed you at 19 are not the same things that are feeding you at 30, 40, and 50. So the evolution process happens in there, or 60, for those that are at 60 or 70 or wherever, that 62, 72, 80, okay, it's not the same. So you have to take yourself out of it, of the space. And you have to start to understand where they're at and choose to love them as they are until they can catch up to where you're at. It's a process because everyone doesn't evolve the same.
That's called unconditional love.
Exactly. We got a question. We got a
I'll get them.
okay. Oh no, but you were saying okay. Thank you. Yep. But that's what it is. So it levels, right? So it's the same thing. It's like, you know, I liked McDonald's, right? I would hit the drive-through, get a milkshake and fries.
Right.
Now I'm a full-grown woman. Nah, I'm good with that. Can we go to, Rosebud and have some oysters on a half shell? That type thing. So your palate changes, right? Hence the elevation changes. And with elevation comes change. With change comes forward movement. With forward movement comes focus. And with focus, it's a whole nother different level playing field. See, whereas I would wear stilettos today on this new elevation panel, right, or this hill, I may have to put my Timbs on because it's a different type of terrain that I have to attack. So you have to be ready in that space, and that's what unconditional love looks like. Today, I may be able to wear my flip flops and work out and deal with what you have, but tomorrow I may need to put my combat boots on, pray. I ain't gonna say get on my knees, but get on my knees and pray, and work through some things to understand where you're at. So not necessarily that I'm meeting you there, but I can continue to pour into you to help you to elevate to where I'm at.
Okay.
I got a question.
Well,
so tell me this. Wait, George, I'm sorry. Based on that philosophy and that practice, what if the person you were involved with doesn't evolve? What if they are stuck in that same place?
And then that is a space where you have to use your wisdom. Or how much time are you willing to invest? Or what time do you have to keep pouring into them? See, it's all about capacity. Unconditional love is all about the capacity you have to be able to withstand, go through, do, and make things happen. What is your capacity? And so, George, you want to hear for this ladies collective. But we had one that was called The Woman's Work, right? And we were talking about how and we were speaking about women at that time, and we were speaking how a lot of women will say, well, I want a man with a 750 credit score. He got to make 6 figures. He got to have a house. Oh, wait, hold on, wait for a minute. Hold on. Wait for the caveat. I got one for you, I promise you. And my question is, do you have the same?
Right.
And then at the same time, as being the woman asking for it, do you have the capacity to hold that man up when he needs you to? See, I can ask for all of that, right? But when things go left and he can't do what he normally would do you have the capacity to hold him up and keep you all at the same standard that you were when he was doing and still love him the same?
That's also through sickness and health, through rich or poor. And I think the problem, I mean, you're deep. You're deep. I look at it like this: if you are not whole,
True.
it's not my job to make you whole, nor is it your job to make me whole.
True. But
So
you don't know that though. Because remember this, the Picasso is beautiful until you peel the canvas.
no. The Picasso is beautiful to people who think it's beautiful.
There you go.
So
Exactly.
the Picasso, we can look at the Picasso and be like, no. So I think that once you dig into who you are,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Yeah.
then the capacity to deal with whatever
Mm-hmm.
takes place, but it only happens, in my humble opinion, when you are whole.
Yeah.
No man can make a woman whole. No woman can make a
True.
man whole.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So it's a matter. Everything is cool until adversity hits.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
There are studies that were done with these corporations.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Where for an interview, they would walk to a desk, and the interviewer would be like, "Damn, I'm lost," right? And they would try to see if the interviewee
Mm-hmm.
would just say, "Well, hey, wait, what if we went the other way? I think like that,"
Yeah.
because that's the difference between people that follows and people that have the capacity to lead.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So and because the thing it sounds like we're talking about in relationship, because if the true test is when the other person is down
Mm-hmm.
on what he or she is willing
Yeah.
to do, not able to do, willing
Right.
to do, because
Absolutely.
a lot of people will check out.
Yeah.
Right. And here's the other thing: you could have a 750 credit score, you could be perfect and still be an asshole.
True. True.
Right.
True.
So none of that matters. That just means it's like school.
Yeah.
School, college, all the degrees, that just means you were able to apply what was put in front of you.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
So what happens in real life
Mm-hmm.
and real life situations,
Yes.
that happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're not always on 10. So Lynn has to love you when you're a 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
It's the
When
same thing.
Yeah, Lynn's not always on 10,
True.
and you love him when he's on 5.
Exactly.
So, and that's the capacity that's in you,
Right.
right? So God places in each and every one of us
Mhm.
everything.
Yes.
We just sometimes choose to not go ahead and live. Like,
Exactly.
I don't want to deal with this.
Right.
I don't want to deal with this because I don't have time, right? And then when you say I don't have time, then the question becomes, what if God didn't have time for you?
That part. Now that is the part.
What
That
if,
is it, right there.
you
Yeah.
pray and pray,
Yes.
but what if God was like, you know what? No, I'm a hold out for a
Right.
little
I'm
bit.
gonna take a vacation.
I'm gonna take a vacation.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And He gives you what you want and
Mhm.
what you need when He knows you need it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
It's like the cake. That cake look good. Ooh, it's brown, but you stick that toothpick in there, and if it's still wet, it ain't
Exactly.
ready.
It's not ready.
And
Yeah.
a lot of us, we put on the fancy clothes and we looking good, But boy, if you would have pricked us, woo, we ain't ready.
I have a thing for that. I say that, to know me is to love me from the inside out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But everybody ain't supposed to have access to you.
True. That's true.
Because the devil
Yeah,
come
absolutely.
pretty. Ooh, Jay, he'll come pretty, and next thing you know, like, well, I'll be. But this is the other thing, Mama. God gave us tear ducts for a reason. Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, you better cry.
You let it go.
You better
Let
let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, does that make sense, Mom? Because your daughter over here just killing the game. And hey, Shauna.
Yes.
5 years from now, what we doing?
Ooh. Selling out stadiums. Selling out stadiums.
Wow. Okay.
Selling out stadiums. 5 years from now, yeah. Selling out stadiums.
Did you ever go to Toastmasters?
I did. It was very nice.
Yeah. How did you enjoy it?
I did. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
At the time that I went, I was more of like the fly on the wall because it's like you have access to things and you have a seat at a table that you have no business sitting at.
Right.
So one of the groups that I belonged to when I worked at IBM was called the Black IBMers Association, and Eddie Jones was a gentleman he was like the president. So he made sure we had access to different things.
I think I know.
Eddie Jones Jr.
Yeah, Eddie was my guy. He died a few years ago.
Yeah. He's an alpha. Yeah. See, that's small world, ain't it?
Yeah.
He was one of the people from the group that kind of took me and was like, hey, let me introduce you to some other people that look like you that do this thing so you know what you can do.
Right.
And we black tie events. I'm 19, 20, 21 years old, buying ball gowns, right? Going to these different events around people and having conversations, and it was fantastic.
So you've been exposed to the culture all your life. Well,
absolutely, yeah.
All your life, from Mississippi on down, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's a beautiful thing, and that's something rare because a lot of people, a lot of young ladies, they don't get that far, right?
Yes.
So that's beautiful. Any questions? You got a question? I know you do.
I'm enjoying it.
You enjoying it?
Thank you. I'm glad you came.
Have you attended the Ladies Collective?
I have not. I'm in mom mode.
Yes.
My weekends are full.
Yes.
Wrestling season just ended.
Yep.
Track season started.
Yes. Yeah, trust me, I understand exactly where you're coming from. Yeah, because it was a whole,
You drive a minivan? You got a minivan? Get one.
No.
Oh,
That's the one I refuse to do. I refuse to buy the minivan. No minivan.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sean, tell us a little bit more about your role in the Sisters of the Global Movement.
I was getting there.
As I mentioned before we got started, at PCA, your name came up quite a bit on the showroom floor.
What's the BP? George, why are you looking at me like that? Okay.
They still on my stuff.
So, so this all happened from a conversation, right? And Dr. Anastasia, I hope she's watching.
Anastasia.
Yes, Dr. Anastasia, love her. She started Sisters of Belief in Greece. And when I tell you those cultural sisters across the seas,
Global movement.
phenomenal. They are absolutely phenomenal. And so she wanted something more than just that. So she created Sisters of Belief Global Movement. Now, her and I had a conversation, and she's like, yeah, you do the thing at Elements. And I said, yeah. And she said, and so I had told Melissa, said, oh, I talk to her all the time. And I was like, you do? I was like, oh my God. So Melissa in turn had a conversation to be able to vouch for me that I say that I am who I am, and what you see is what you get, and I'm authentically who I say that I am. So her foundation was that we come together to smoke the cigar, the leaf. It's a beautiful thing, right? But that's not what keeps us together. What keeps us together is the conversation, the constant connection, and everything outside of the leaf. If you think about it, right? Mm-hmm. So you come, you have a cigar, but you're talking about everything else. You're talking about work, business, people, life, whatever, right? So she tasked me with, she's like, no, because I was going to do like some other stuff. She's like, no, I want you to be a project lead. We have an initiative, which is to identify women distinctive establishments. I don't like using the word lounge, but establishments, cigar establishments, right? And so that's to your question, Sean, that's how I got involved. So I cultivate all of the cultural ambassadors across the world, and I partner with Patricia, who is the same thing that I am, but to Latin America.
Yeah.
And so we have Zoom calls, we have meetings. I have once a month Zoom calls with the ladies that are in the United States and talking to them about things they want to do, ideas, because to a point, Ladies Collective at ECL has become like a blueprint for what you can do in this environment outside of the leaf. Because if you recognize this too, and you've been around in areas, people will have conversations about menopause, right? Here that they won't have anyplace else, right? So what better way to make this a cultural experience more than just a community experience? So bringing things to the table, the commonality is the leaf, but that's not what keeps us connected. So she gave me the title of project leader. So I make sure that the women are stay connected, they stay uplifted, they stay involved. If we have something new coming out, we meet about it, we talk about it, and we keep them all engaged. And so because of that, you heard my name around the floor, is because I think a week or two, like the 2 weeks leading up to that, I was having Zoom calls and conversations with all the ladies. We went through different trainings that I was leading and stuff like that. So they became connected to me, where we're texting almost every other day. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? And they're shooting me ideas, and I'm actually helping them to curate those ideas in their different establishments in their respective cities and states.
You know what? It's dope. Melissa's a part of it, right?
Yes.
Yes, Melissa is a part of it. And I remember when they first came to Chicago, and it was through Chicago Cigar Week, and Anastasia's Lynn is my main man. Yeah. Lefty.
Yeah.
Lefty.
Yes.
Shout out to Lefty.
Yes.
Yes, he's an amazing, and their brother, I think Lefty's brother, I think he went back to Greece.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's dope.
And she's great. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. And they're gonna come here, right?
Yes, I believe so. I haven't confirmed that, so don't. I haven't confirmed. But I believe so. I believe. I'm not sure. Hasn't been confirmed, so I don't want to put that out there. But I do believe so. They will be here, but again, not confirmed.
Yeah. So Sister of the Leaf Global Movement. Yeah, that's major. Congratulations.
So we have badges too.
Oh boy,
we're official. Yeah.
Oh my God, well, that's dope. That's dope. You got your badge?
And then it has the QR code on the back that you can scan it to find out more information about the organization.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Indeed.
Well, hey Lefty, we need a BOT. Yeah, we need a Brothers of the Leaf Global Movement. Watch the sisters have all the fun. Come on, Lefty. We got Mark, we got Sean, even Chris.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
We all gonna be in there, right?
Yeah.
We may even throw a couple wise men in there.
Yeah, I think they would do well. We're a cool group of guys.
Yeah, they're all right. They're not GTG Northwest Indiana. Shout out to GTG North. Oh, we got another question or comment out there?
Yeah, Tamika Treadwell said, "Hey there,
Hey,
great interview."
girl.
There's that energy. Shauna always comes in with good energy.
I know. Where does that come
Yeah,
from?
I just talked to her yesterday. You just, I mean, it's just, when you are around great people, and even if people are not great, right, but they're trying to work on it, and they feel your energy, and they kind of just glean off you for a little while till they get there, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So Tamika's a great woman. She's a great woman of standard. She is a great woman of integrity, and I absolutely love her for what she does for this culture. Because Tamika's another one. She's
Wait,
an
what's her
ambassador. Tamika Treadwell. She's
that's
Group,
Temple.
yeah.
Wow.
She's in the she is the cultural ambassador for the state of Illinois.
Yeah, she's with the global movement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's up, Tamika? How are you? I
Yes.
haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. That's
Also, you got a shout out from a GTG member, Miss KK.
What's up,
Hello,
KK
everyone.
GTG?
Great conversation, dropping gems.
Thank you. I'm
Thank
trying.
you.
Oh, you're talking about Shaman. Yeah, you are dropping some gems, and I'm making mental notes. Some of this I'm gonna take back home.
No,
Right.
you don't. Don't you do that.
Yeah. So if you get a call,
Nope.
answer your phone. Answer your answer your phone. That's real cool. That's cool. You wearing many, many, many hats, and I'm sure you love wearing them all, and you wear them equally well. Um, Downtime when you don't have to wear the hats. What is that like?
8 cities in 6 days. That's what it looks like. 8 cities in 6 days. Don't ask me what you don't want to know.
I want to know.
8 cities in 6 days. Downtown looks like. Downtown is a plane ticket flying out to California, stay in Bowling Green for 1 day, drive up to San Francisco, stay there for a couple of days, go down to Sonoma, Vallejo, Bowling Green, Mount Helena, ride through there. I'm trying to get them all together, but I may not remember one or two. And then we land in Napa. Now you land in Napa, that's last stop.
There you go.
And then go to downtown Napa. Napa Cigars, have to stop by.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Napa
bomb.
Cigars, have to stop there. And then roll it all back, come back to San Francisco and end the days with a courtside seats to Warriors game. And then fly home the next day. That's what downtime looks like.
Wow. Okay.
No, it's 6 days.
Oh, 6
8
days.
cities in 6 days, yeah.
Okay, that was the last one. All right. What's the next one?
Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
The Big Island?
A few.
Oh, okay.
You said see the downtime. You work hard, you play harder.
Play hard.
Exactly. So you have to make it all count.
Right.
So when you come back, you hitting it running. Literally. Because see, my mind doesn't stop working, right? So that's the one thing, like with my IBM and we're constantly churning. Even when we're downtime, we may take a few hours to put in some work because we have to keep things moving.
Right.
The best part of that is that when we get back, we literally have our days already laid out and we're just going.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing for me, is that I have a man in my life that can run with me, and sometimes he can run for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Check this out. She said he'll run with me, but sometimes he'll run for me. Ooh. I'm going to take that one too. I'm taking that. Damn it, girl, I'll run with you. And I will run for you.
I said, you gonna get it right there. There you go. You got it.
I'm going to run for
you.
you.
Got it. You gonna get a whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
No.
They get a delivery. You never know.
Shit, may take that bonnet off. Yes.
You're gonna get me in
Oh,
trouble.
no, you gonna get me in trouble.
Give me something, Shoushana. What was y'all talking about?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gonna run with you, and he gonna run for you.
absolutely.
He damn sure gonna run for you.
Yeah.
Now, shout out. That dude is going to run for you,
Yeah.
right? And that's a good thing,
Yeah.
and it also speaks to who he is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right, right, and not everybody has that trait in them.
The capacity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because hey, and he's not a selfish guy.
No.
He's not a selfish guy, you know. And I'm gonna stop talking about him.
You know,
Hell, I'm talking about. No, that's good. That's good. And I love you guys. I love the energy that you guys bring.
Yeah.
And how you guys support.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have supported me and my family, and we are forever, ever grateful and appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah. And even though I'm older than him, only by a little bit, and because I look up to him a little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him.
Oh hell no. Because yeah. We got another question.
Well, just a shout out from Nicole Rucker, another one of our friends. She says, "Love what you're doing. Keep up the good work."
Thank you.
Thank
Oh, that was for you.
That was.
I'm trying to steal something good tonight. Will somebody say something nice?
You have something to say? Hold on, Mom. You need a mic. Hold on. I know. I get it from my mama.
Allow me to say this in all of that you are striving for. Allow me to say, anytime that you along the way that you need a little inspiration to help you to get to where you go, think in your mind how Mama made a cake. She had multiple ingredients. She had the butter. She had to get her heart soft so that she could compile all the ingredients. And by the time it was baked, your situation is ready.
There you go. That's you. That's you.
Thank you, Mama.
There you go.
Yes. Ain't nobody else got no gems like that, do you? No, you don't. You got one, Sean? I know you don't. How about you, young lady? You been who was that? She part of your collective?
So
Oh, you
Tracy
count.
is so she's been tasked. She's my okay, so let me layer it because I have to layer the response. So from if I may say, babe, I'm gonna share this if it's okay. So from our two entities, we created another platform called Two People, Two Brands, One Vision, one Vision, One Foundation. So that's going to morph into the mentoring side of things of business with him. And then for me, it's doing getting them ready for how to speak, dress properly and all of that good stuff. So it's kind of a twofold balance with what we're doing. So Tracy is the communications manager for that particular entity. So she covers both. So the when I put the inspirational post together, because you said how do I make everything work with all the hats, so I don't really have a lot of time to post. So I put everything together and I send it to her, and she puts everything out on Shoushana Speaks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So I put it together and create it, and then she adds a little really dazzle things, and then she posts everything for me. Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So I get a little time back, so I don't have to actually sit there and put everything on there. I can just create and say, here, put that out there. And it works. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We got a team.
Yeah, we getting there. We getting there. Yeah, we getting there. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Say something.
Well, the backstory with her and I is we've known each other since we were 14 years old.
Shout out St. Martin's. Shout out St. Martin's. Danielle. Shout out St. Martin's.
Yes, Danielle.
So we went to high school together.
We went to high school. She was my first friend.
They went to middle.
The old middle, yes.
St. Martin's was our
when it transferred to girls and guys, we were there. She was my first friend. And so, coming into a new school, just graduating 8th grade, this one right here. When I tell you what you all are getting right now and what you guys have been experiencing, I've been getting my whole life from this woman. Right. And she welcomed me didn't know a soul in that school. We both in there wandering around like, okay, what class we go to, where we going? This one right here was like, hey, my name is Shoushana. Fresh out of 8th grade, both of us wandering around, didn't know what the heck we was doing, trying to keep the boys off of us. We was focused on our school because we had parents. My mom was like, they would not play.
Right.
So she welcomed me with open arms, took my hand and was like, come on, we're going to find this class, girl. And I never forgot that. Yeah, like for real, this little woman right here.
Wow.
Just was a breath of fresh air. I was scared, new environment, and welcomed me with open arms as if she'd been at the school, like she worked for the school. You know what I mean? And she's been this person all her life. And when I say all her life, we lost touch for a little bit, and because of a mutual friend, we reconnected.
Yeah.
Like 10 years later, like 10, 15 years later, we reconnected because she left the school. Yeah. And we lost touch. Yeah. And then we reconnected from a mutual, and we've been tight ever since. So regarding the Shoushana Speak experience, I saw my girlfriend, and, we've been tight ever since, but I was like, you need some help? Because I just noticed you got a lot on your plate. And she's like, oh my God, because she will never ask for help. That's my pet peeve with her. She will not ask for help. So I said, I love you. And that's how we talk to each other. We don't get off the phone without saying we love each other. And we don't start the conversation without prayer or just talking to God, or just because she feels my energy and she can tell. She ain't heard from me for a minute. She know I'm going through something. So she'll check on me. You all right over there? What's going on? That's her. And for me, I noticed my girlfriend took on a lot of things in her life. And so I just called her one day and said, hey, don't mean to, be in your business, but you need some help over there because I noticed you got a lot on your plate. And that's when I said to her, like, look, I'd rather give you my time than to be sitting up here watching TV or doing things that don't matter. What do you need? That's what I'm here for. And what is my passion, she didn't know this, is to create. Yeah. I love to create anything. And that's when she was like, do you want to do that? I said, I would love to do that. Anything that's going to help you to get to wherever you need to be, that's what I'm here for. I love you. You're my sister. And she's been there for me through the darkest moments in my life. And I've been there for her. And so I said, it's not even a question. Why didn't you ask me? And she's like, well, I didn't know what you had going on. I said, say less. I'm here. Yeah. And I've been creating for Shoushana Speaks ever since that day. Yeah.
Applause.
I love you.
Love you too.
That's good.
George, I got a couple things online. You wanted somebody to say something nice about you. Somebody put in the chat something nice. That's for George.
Who said that?
My wife. Okay, something else from the Wiseman Chicago LLC. A couple of weeks into your next 50 years, have you noticed anything different thus far that you can pinpoint, even a mindset?
You know what? I noticed that everything that I had been praying for quite some time, as they say, it happened suddenly. It all happened at once. And I was like, whew, okay, I gotta be there. They want me to do this. I need to speak over there. The book is coming out. We have this and that. And I was like, wow. And I had to sit in that for a minute. So what I recognize is really nothing, anything different. It's more or less my awareness is more heightened, and I'm a little bit more uncomfortable. And what I mean by that is that sometimes you get into a point and you get into a rhythm of doing things, and you like, okay, cool, that's gonna be because I got that rhythm. My rhythm is not there anymore. It is a space of uncomfortability, so my awareness stays heightened because everything is moving and I have to pay attention to every single piece of the puzzle. Because if I don't and I miss something, something could go left and it could topple the whole castle. So I stay intentional with everything that I do, and I'm very focused on everything that I do now than I was before.
Because, and I know we got a pastor in here, but I got a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion is that now you're ready,
Exactly.
right? So it's not ever our time.
Absolutely.
You
Yep.
know, they say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
And he's
So-
like, yeah, no.
Yeah. So we always think, yep, I'm doing this, I got this, I got that.
Mhm.
How am I going to accomplish everything? But they say the first bite is the best bite.
It is.
Then it goes from there.
Yes.
And I think that as long as we stay grounded, we
Yes.
stay prayed up. There's a saying that people were praying till they wore out the carpet,
Mhm.
right? And that's what we have to do. We have to be intentional
Yes.
with our relationship, right, with God, and he already knows, and it's already been laid
And
out.
already said, yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and
Yes.
it's just a matter of you just peeling back the layers the way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
And it's like your mom said, right, with that cake, right? And then I heard this: you got eggs, you got butter, you got flour.
Yeah. Yes.
Individually,
Yes.
it ain't good,
Right.
but when
Put
you
together.
put them all together,
Yes.
you know, that's what makes it. And with your team, with your friend for umpteen years, and your support system,
Mhm.
that's the cake, that's the flour,
Yeah.
that's the glue right there, right?
Mhm.
And it all comes together.
Yes.
And as long as all we're supposed to do is thank God and don't let our egos get in the way.
That part, from the outhouse to the penthouse.
There you go. There you go. And to know that we deserve this.
Absolutely.
Right? Some
Absolutely.
people feel that as though like they don't deserve
Absolutely.
something. And it's like, well, why not?
You know, I understand this. So I go back to when we first started doing the ladies collectives. Like, you got to be up there, and then it's like, oh, we're gonna go live on the internet. And I was like, wait a minute, what? You mean people gonna see me? Wait a minute, So I had to have a conversation with myself, and I was like, oh, okay, how do we do this? Now that means I have to get, I have a binder now. Shameless plug, of course, right? But I have my ladies collective at ECL binder. I'm gonna get you one too. I'm gonna get you one that says
I'm
coffee
always
and conversations.
prepared.
No, it's the coffee and conversations. I'm gonna get you one. Right. The coffee and conversations. I'm gonna get you one for coffee and conversations. Yeah, you need to.
But it's impactful. Paper cuts hurt too.
Small but mighty, huh, Jabber?
Wait a minute, what is that?
This is my ladies collective binder. So this has so
A binder?
yeah, so I have like my so these are like the questions that I ask guests.
Yeah, no car. Who typed all this up?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I've been shortchanging y'all, man. They got binders.
Yeah, so, and then I just put them on there, and then, so when I'm talking, you see this on the screen.
Oh!
So you're seeing the Ladies Collective at ECL.
Always branded. Always.
Yeah, so we have gifts.
She got gifts.
Yeah, so we did. Shout out to P3 P3 Events. They gifted us our first gift bag for the Ladies Collective. It had mustard seeds in it. It had mustard seeds, a mug, and like a bath salts in it. And then she had Ramona Smith. Shout out to Ramona Smith. She had created these bags to give out to the ladies, and it was so nice. And I forgot what the topic of that one was. Oh, matter of fact, I know what it was. We were talking about the book, The Body Keeps the Score. And so we were talking about how things affect the body. We may bring that back too. Yeah, it was a good book. But we talked about how love heals the body. So we'll talk about that later, George. But anywho, so anyway, so that's the binder. I'll get you one. I'll get you one.
Well, guys,
hey, George, you gave away cigars one Christmas.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Hey, guys! Before the year is up, I'm gonna give us. I'm gonna make a survival
Just
kit.
do a brunch, Jim. Just do a brunch.
Just do a
Promise
brunch.
us a brunch.
All right, I'm gonna do a brunch. Man, we did all the brunch we did in Seattle.
See, that's not here though.
Yeah, that's not here. That's not it on.
Oh, I can't tell y'all about it.
Hey, I got a couple things online for Shauna.
Yes.
Royalty JCK Franklin said,
Janae. Hi, Janae.
Yeah. She said, love you. All right, go on and get your sorority thing on. She said, love you and proud of you from Janae Franklin.
Thank you.
This is from Element Cigar Lounge. George, I don't foresee you ever needing an assistant, but if you do, I am here for you.
Who is that? Yes. Good. I think yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I need a binder. We need a donut and a big cup of coffee in there with cigars, coffee, and conversation. There we go. We have gourmet donuts, right? And cigars, coffee, and conversation. And hey, so I'm just blown away. Y'all doing, but you know what though? That's cool. That's what oh boy, I'm about to go on the deep end. That's what women do, right? With guys, all they need is a cigar, some coffee, and a donut,
and a
conversation. That's all they need. That's all they need, right? Huh? Oh, okay. And a biscuit. Yeah, so
the roast beef with the rolls, Hawaiian rolls, the summer salad. Yeah.
All right. Our brunch. We're gonna do a brunch for cigars, coffee, and conversation for May.
That's next month. You know that's next month now. That's next month.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
That's next month.
We can make
third Saturday next month.
Third Saturday.
Okay, now you putting it out there.
Third Saturday. I'm not scared.
Okay. Hey George, we can get some goodie bags and give out too.
I know, right? We'll give out blue pills and cigars. That's all they need.
You know what?
That's all they need.
You did not say blue fields.
I mean, M&M's. What were y'all thinking? That's all we're gonna get. 5 minutes. That's all we need. Oh, that's all that's left. Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry.
You having a day Chappelle moment right now.
I know, right? That's my favorite. Wow, Shoushana, this has been a treat for me, and I'm sure for everyone in the audience, and definitely out there in social media, and I just got a few more questions.
Okay.
Right? And then rapid fire.
Okay, so can I give my shout outs before you ask?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I want to thank everybody that came, everybody online. My IBM, Lynn Thompson, I love you, baby. Thank you for all of your continued support. My mom, Dorothy Yarbrough, for coming out and hanging out. Cameron watching online, love you. Quinn, love you. We'll see you soon. And yeah, just thanks to Elements and the family and everybody that came. And I see you. Hey, Valerie. Hey, boo. I see you in a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Total shameless plug. But yeah, just thank everyone for your continued support, your prayers and your inspiration and your smiles, and just for just showing up. So I appreciate you all. Okay, you got it, George.
Mary or Whitney? Mary or Whitney? Mary or Whitney?
Aretha Franklin.
She's not in the equation.
Aretha Franklin.
Okay, that's a Mary to me. That's Mary. All right, and then this last one. If you could have a cigar, read a book, or just have a moment with anybody, rich or famous, dead or alive, who would you want to have it?
Okay, can I have more than one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one will be my dad. And I'll tell you why. My dad had a third grade education, but he ran a great business, a great financial structured business for probably over 60 years, Mom, am I right? 72 years.
Wow.
He put us through Catholic school, college, took care of all the bills in the house. My mom got a new car every 3 years, and he did it with a third grade education. And I didn't know that until like one day I used to go to work with him, and I would write his bills out. And he's like, "You're gonna be a businesswoman. He kept speaking that. And I was like, "Well, Daddy, you gotta write that." He said, "No, I want you to write it because I want you to practice on your handwriting." So then I would have homework, and he would say, "Well, read that story to me." And then he started learning, and I would say, "Well, Daddy, read it with me. I'm gonna say the word that you said," because then I started to understand. So I would love to have a conversation with him to know how he did that. And well respected. He sold auto parts, but well respected in the community of that space in automotive. The other one would be Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Because in everything that he does, he levels up and stacks the deck.
Yes.
Did you see the last race, NASCAR race?
Yes.
How many cars does he have?
He has 4.
4. He only had 2.
Yes.
But when he went through the thing with NASCAR,
and
he
won.
Stacked the deck. No, when he did he got money because of the lawsuit. Yeah. But he added 2 more cars to stack the deck. So there was no way any of his cars wasn't going to come at least in the top 10.
Yeah.
He wasn't even looking for them to win. He was looking for them to at least be in the top 10. Because if I got 4, I know at least 2 will be in the top 10. And possibly, all 4 will be in the top 15. But at least 1 maybe will win. So I want to know how he strategically does that. Because he never loses in anything he does. The other one would be Alive, and this is a new one for me. Lynn and I were talking about this the other day. Carlos Fuentes Jr.
Yeah.
How did his legacy of his family sustain the test of time to continue to be a prominent figure in the cigar culture? Yeah. Yep. And still hold the land, and still own it. Yeah. And still farms it. And still profitable. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Shoushana love. Wow. This has been an amazing evening, and we want to thank you all for tuning in. We want to thank you all for coming and being a part of this. This is what we do here at Unplugged, Cigars, Coffee, and Conversations, and we ask that you support all the platforms, the Unplugged, the Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation, and the the Ladies Collective.
Yes.
And
every fourth Saturday here at
every
Elements. We will be here Saturday at 12 o'clock. We will be talking about the seeds to grow on, honey. We've gotten a lot of rain. I know people ready to plant their seeds, so let's start growing them.
Oh, that's my man. That's
Zeb.
Zeb.
Yes,
That's Zeb's book.
absolutely. Yes, yes.
Yo.
A phenomenal author.
Oh yeah. I have the book.
Soon to be New York best-selling. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna speak that to
Yes,
existence.
absolutely. Yes.
Yes. Zeb had me. I was like, damn, I want to write a book. You know. Wow. This has been amazing. Oh, speaking of books, but we are coming out with a book. Now it's my turn. We're coming out with a cookbook. This is going to be the first tabletop cookbook, right? With 3 African American chefs,
Oh, nice.
Chef Ron, Chef Dre, and myself. That should be coming out in by mid to late summer.
Okay.
So, and I gotta get my guys out here because these guys, this is how God is. God is funny. I ask, like, man, Lord, I want to be this dope chef. I want to travel all over the world. I, right? But I had to do it with a team,
Yes.
right? And when you say stack the deck, so I stacked the deck, right? And even though my name may not be in lights, I'm still on the team.
That's right.
So ego is always in check.
Absolutely.
Always in check. And I think we're going over now. So we want to thank you guys. And again, hey, 4th Saturday, come on out to Ladies Collective. Zeb, his book, you got to get this book, The Seeds to Grow On, is the guest, right?
Yes.
And next month, guys, for Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation, because I'm tired of these women. I'm tired of them. We're going to have a brunch.
You heard it first here. A man brunch for the May Coffee and Conversation.
Oh, I'm going to give you another one. Can I tell them, Mark? Okay. In July, right?
In July.
Right.
Yes.
I'm having the first annual cigar barbecue.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I know, right?
Okay.
It's gonna be dope.
Cigar barbecue. That sounds kind of cute. Okay.
Right. So I got that planned. Then I got sticks and steaks planned. So I got some. You ain't the only one doing stuff.
All right.
Shoushana. You know. So yeah, we got some things coming up. So Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation. We're gonna have a brunch, a man brunch. That's what I think we're gonna call it, man brunch. And next week we have another guest that's gonna sit on the table on the chair. Who we got?
Sorry about that. We have Cigar Ambassador Michelle Akbola.
Hey yo, yeah.
She's dope.
She's flying in just for this. So I hope you know that.
Yeah.
She's flying in just for this. Yeah.
She has a story.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, she has a story.
Yeah. Let me thank our sponsor, Mystique Blue of Ed Frank Cigar and Lower Cigar Lounge for helping to secure that person.
That's dope. Right. And we want to thank our sponsors again for tonight, and for all of the events here. LT Mechanical.
Where we tell air where to go.
Wow. Let me start again. We want to thank our sponsors.
Is that the new talk? Wait
a minute. We want to thank our sponsors, Vibe Coffee, Ed Frank Cigars, and you say it.
You gotta say it.
LT Mechanical.
Where we tell air where to go.
Wow. Hey, and thank you guys. All right, till next week, I'm George Outlaw. Shoushana Yarbrough.
Yes, thank you so much for joining. I greatly appreciate your time and your effort to spend time this evening with us.
There you go. And I'm gonna do a TED talk.
All right,
I know, right?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We did it, y'all.
The crossover.
Good crossover. Yeah.